But how's it going, everyone? My name is Brian Diaz, and welcome to my YouTube channel where we discuss startups and business owners. Today, I have here Louis with Paradeigma, and this is a clothing store that you came up with.
Yeah, it's located in San Juan, Puerto Rico. It's a secondhand clothing store, and also we sell like brand new clothing also.
Okay. So my first question for you is, how did you come up with this idea of a clothing business?
Well, before I had a clothing brand, and well, with that I made an evolution. Then I had like to grow up a little bit, and well, I paired up with some friends, and we started like selling secondhand clothing, and we saw like opportunity, and like from the start, we opened here in Plaza Las Américas. There was no way like this. There was no like we're not famous in social media and stuff. So if we can get people come to us, we have to go to the people. So that's why we opened the mall.
And what type of research tools did you use to figure out what type of people or what people wanted in clothing? Like, what did you do surveys? Did you go around and ask people what they wanted?
Yeah, basically I'm like a fashion enthusiast. So basically when you think of vintage in the States, you know about the t-shirts, the jerseys and stuff. But here in Puerto Rico, first it was like vintage is like more women's dresses, like some shirts and stuff. But like it wasn't like the same perception of vintage here than in the U.S. But there were like a lot of young people that know about the perception of the secondhand in the U.S. So that's what we said. Like I have to take this vision and put it here in Puerto Rico. So when we opened, were mostly men's clothing because like the jerseys, like the polos, like leather jackets and stuff, they don't get to see it here too often. So we brought what they always see on Instagram and stuff. So we knew it was like a opportunity hole, like I say. It was a pool of opportunity, and I plunged to it literally.
Okay, so when you did your market research, it was you were filling a void that was in Puerto Rico.
Exactly, a void.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, the void is like the best opportunity time. You see the opportunity, you have to go to it. Yeah.
And when you started the company, what did you do to find out if that the market was going to work here in Puerto Rico? How did you figure out that your store was going to be a viable solution?
Well, Puerto Rico, I feel bad sometimes to say, but Puerto Rico is like a big consumer island. So if something's popping, people are gonna get to it. So that's what happened basically a little. We made a little like campaign, social media, TikTok and stuff, but it blew up. Literally, like the first video we did, like it got like 100K views. It was crazy. Literally, it was like a perfect storm. Everything it's like weird. I knew it was going to work. I don't know how, but I knew there was no way it was going to fail. It was time. It was the void. Literally,
Okay.
It was the void. And also, like I said, I had to mention we divided the store in 3 stages. The 3 stages, with the research, also with the consumer. Like I wanted to do this is like the main stage, like the new brands and secondhand. But the first store we had, which it was in the 3rd floor, it was only secondhand. So because that was like the hook to get people first. Like if I put it like the new brands, like the t-shirts are like 170 sometimes, 200 the shirt. So if I did that in the start, people are gonna get scared. So let me first like get the hook with they get the style. It's the same style as the new, but secondhand. So let me start with the secondhand clothing to get the hook, and I open this place. Like people accepted the new brands and accepted the price range. Now I have like a lot of publics. I have like people who love to thrift a lot. I have people like do styling for artists and come here to look for the $400 shoe or something. I have the grown-up woman that likes to buy purses. It's a good ecosystem, like I say. This is the main stage, like I say, of the store. But we had to start, we did the research, and we knew that to get the people, we had to start with the second-hand, low-cost clothing and stuff. But now we implemented the other ideas.
Okay. So your original idea was to start vintage and then move over to.
The original idea is like this, but like since I wanted to people like accept it like good, not like in the start and get scared. So I had to divide the idea in like 3 stages. In the stage first, where it was like introducing first with vintage, because it's like more low cost and stuff. Then when I opened this, because we opened this space like in January.
Okay.
When we opened this space, was like we implemented the new brands. We did like the room. Como que, I mean, I imagine they're gonna see like in a video. The room we made it because the new the new brands don't feel skeptical of being like sharing the same space with the secondhand clothing. So it's a very good space. Como que everything como que is in harmony and stuff. Como que it went well and people accepted. Como que since we started low cost and we're like started evolutionizing, people like accepted slowly but accepted.
Okay. When you were starting your first business upstairs, what were the steps that you had to take to get to that place to get to your kiosk and what did you have to do to get there?
Well, it was like 6 to 7 months of like a lot of documents, a lot of like permits and stuff. Like to be here in Plaza, it's like it's top of the line. You have to be everything like onto the T, you know, like everything has to be like clear, everything, the lights, electricity, water, all the permits, licenses, insurance, como que everything. You have to get everything. It's like hard. It's like, yeah, also like the permiso de uso. I don't know how you say it in English, but permiso de uso is like permiso this thing.
Yeah,
It's hard to get. I know people
permit.
that have waited like a year just to get that document. Como que we got it like in the same day as the inauguration. Como que we literally received it, put it in here, and started like, yeah, literally. Como que because if we didn't have that, we couldn't open. Como que it was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that was all done through the Puerto Rico or through
Puerto Rico.
Okay, so those are all business permits.
All Puerto Rico, yeah, has its own like permits and como que departments and stuff.
And
Yeah.
you work with someone to get that stuff done.
Yeah, we had some people that helped us in some, and we also got some like ourselves. Yeah, como
Okay.
que, yeah. It's
So
like
that you have
50-50.
to look up information online and find out what to do,
Yeah.
and then figure out what to do from other people. They had
Sí.
stores here.
Yeah, I think it's easier like to get it from people that already have stores and like the plaza itself. Como que they tell you what you need.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's a little hard like to get it from like government like websites and stuff. Como que it's a little hard como que to get that info specifically. Like you have to get like course or stuff like in the university or associate, you know, so to see what you need. But yeah, it's better like to get like if you ask me now, I can tell you. But at the start, I had to look for like a contractor. No, it's not a contractor, but it's like a gestion. Like he does like the stuff. Como que he does all that work. Un gestor in Spanish you say it, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, un gestor, pues he looks for all the permits, all the like the IBU, all that stuff. It's very important also. Como que the IBU, yeah, you have to be, and also Plaza is like the highest rent. Como que I think they have like the highest per square rent in Puerto Rico.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So rent was high here. Okay.
Yeah, rent here is high. Como que, yeah, rent here. Well, also you can negotiate, but it's high. Como que, But also it's like they say, Plaza Las Américas is one of the most visited malls in the Caribbean. They receive more people than Isle of Adventure. Yearly.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Como que it's crazy. Como que it's crazy.
So how did you figure out that Plaza Las Américas was going to be the best place for you to open up a store here rather than one of the other countless malls that we have around San Juan?
Plaza is like the Bad Bunny of the malls, you know? Como que it's like the biggest one. It's like the one, I think even the one with the most years. Como que they are like a big company. So, and like I said, I had to come to a place where the people go. So if I don't have like any social media, I don't have anything like social presence. So get some people traffic, I have to go where the traffic is. So Plaza brings you that. Como que, literally, como que that's the mission of them, bring you traffic. So every time obviously in the third floor it was a little hard because I was in the third floor, but the concept of the store went well, so we brought people to the third floor. But now we're still meeting everyday people that don't know about the store. Como que that's the beauty of it. Como que every day is a new person, a new life, a new world that comes here and learns about the store and like gets to tell people and stuff. Como que that's what Plaza brings.
Okay, so this specific location has high traffic more than the other places. Was there other stores that you could look at that you thought could have been good for the store too, or?
Maybe the one like con that you can say about Plaza is like it's 9 to 9 every time. Como que you have to open como que at 9 a.m. You have to close at 9 p.m. Sometimes when the stores are like brick and mortars, but outside like in Santurce or something like that, they can say, I'll open at 11 and I'll close at 5 and tomorrow I won't open because I can't, you know. But we here, the movie goes on, you know. The show must go on every time. Como que so today I close at 9, tomorrow at 9 again. Como que, and that what beats como que also the parking, the accessibility is like the top point for me. Como que in Santurce you can get that parking like accessible. Como que it's a little hard. It's a little not safety also. Como que here you have parking a lot. You have a lot of stores, the Sara. You have the movies. You have everything. Como que you have restaurants. You can come here, check a shirt, maybe not so secure, then go to eat, and then finally I'm gonna get the shirt and come again. Como que,
Okay.
yeah, it's like I say like the mental game of the consumer.
What are your future plans? Do you plan to open up a second store?
Yeah, we were planning to open like in Ponce, like to have like a North Point and South Point because Ponce is like the capital of the South. But maybe we make the jump like to the US, to Miami or something like that to get to the big leagues, you know. Como que we feel like all our customers that come from the States and from here say that if we open over there, we can make a competition. So we're planning on that. We're planning como que not tomorrow, but like in 3 years, you know, como que maybe something like that.
Do you plan on pivoting from the thrift style to just new clothing, or do you plan on keeping the same style that you have here?
I want to como que my idea, like the big vision is like to become like a Bloomingdale, Saks Fifth Avenue, but with a department of secondhand. Como que have como que all brand new, but also like the secondhand. Como que I feel like secondhand is a big opportunity area, and people like I don't know, take it for granted. I don't know, como que big companies, you know, big companies. There's no big company. Well, Goodwill, but Goodwill sells it like they throw it out, you know. I say like pretty, you know, como que there's no store that gives it like a big space, like a pretty big space, como que it looks nice, the nice experience and stuff. Como que I see the opportunity, como que.
So you make sure that the store is what brings people in.
Exactly.
And then you sell the clothing. So the store, the market is the front of the store. Like I see out there, you have like Christmas decorations and it's all clothing.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little about that? Of how you guys came up with
all
that?
the month we changed like the display in the front. Right now it's exactly like a living area, but we decided to make it different because like 3 months ago we had one that was like a living area, but it was real living, like the real sofa and stuff. But now we did it like, let's make it different. Let's make it off clothing. And como que we got the chairs and stuff. We made all the clothing. We glued it. We like taped it and stuff. And it got pretty crazy. Como que you see, even the food is como que clothing. The pasteles, everything is clothing. The forks, everything. Como que you can see it. Como que I'll send you some pictures and stuff so you can see it.
Okay. Well, thank you again, Luis, for this opportunity. And again, this is Paradeigma.
Exacto. In Plaza Las Américas, oye, always welcome here.
And do you have anywhere we can follow you at?
Paradeigma.store and at IG. And also the website is like that, www.paradeigma.store, not .com, .store, literally.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.